Hello everyone, Janna is here, and in this video guys I will share with you results of the trading for the whole month of August, as I was sharing with you trading with the EA, some manual trades I was placing, and with the pending orders, right, buy stop sell stop, and also an outer system which was running the whole month where EA looking for the entry points itself, so it uses some indicators to go for the trade. So this is the demo account I was showing to you guys just to see what's going to happen through the month before I'm going to apply it to the real account to see what the settings to use and what other, if there are any issues with the EA new setting. And as you can see right now at the end of the month, nothing is floating, and the balance is $64,540, and the starting balance was 50,000. So basically, you see with the combined system, the EA fully outer and also placing the orders I was sending to Telegram channel, remember, because some of you are following my signals. Well, the trades that I place, but as you know, I was not trading this month, and I was still continue sending the possible entry points, right? But it was only maybe like one a day, maybe two a day. And I was streaming this week. I did not stream at all because, to be honest, I had no time to look at it. I didn't even have any look at adjusting anything on the EA when I was doing automatic system trading, because remember I was showing you in the streams that I was and telling you that sometimes well, obviously it's better to keep an eye on the EA and then maybe to close the trades in profit when it's recovering the trades, and then will not reach like by few pips, so it's just close it manually. So this week I haven't touched it at all, so I just left it as it was, and I had only one um, setup to put on for you guys in Telegram channel, and that's it. I was just busy with some other stuff, and it's worked out also well. Okay, the only what I did is I when it's all the trades are finished on Friday, I just switched it off completely at the end of the day, and I just thought, well, that's it. So that's how the month closed out. So just want to show you once again my official Telegram channel where I'm sending my screenshots with the possible entry points, as you can see, guys. So that's what it looked like. And remember, again, this is the only channel I have, which is JannaFX. So that's the address of my Telegram channel, and it's absolutely free to join if you would like to. Okay, and once again, guys, I'm only sharing with you what I do or what I would do, and all the risks, okay, you are taking by yourself. You decide what the lot size you want to use. If you want to follow, you don't want to follow, it's all up to you. And remember, it's a very high risk. So now let's just see what the results. Unfortunately, it doesn't show right from the beginning because it's a demo account and it's only possible to show you the month of trading. But I started sometime just slightly at the end of the month, and I really wanted to show you what the drawdown was for all this period, not just for the August itself. Because right at the beginning, remember when I started it, I had a little bit of bad trades out there, and I think the account actually went down to about 30 something, 35 something thousand. That's how bad it went, but still it was not more than 50% of drawdown, so that still was quite good, and it didn't blow the account also, because remember when I was showing it to you, I was placing a little bit high lot size, okay, a little bit too high. So that's why I say if it would be real account, I would not put such a high lot size. It probably would be half of what it's made. So basically, this time it made 14,540. So on real account, I would say it probably would have made about 7,000. So I'm just going to show you. Here is the account history. As you can see, guys, this only shows for the last month, so from 31st of July and to the 31st of August. So in that period, it's made $8,660. Okay, so but as you can see, the balance is 64,540. But unfortunately, as you can see, I can't show you whole all history. You see, it's all history, and it's just no. It's demo account is only 1 month. That's what it is. Okay, so yeah. But if you watched my videos, you should have seen the previous results I was showing. But anyway, so that's how the month itself. And I wanted to also show you on a bit of a drawdown. So right, it's a report again just for this month, as you can see. And here it shows you that we actually had a quite nice growth. And then this was the drawdown when there were a few trades in recovery and few attempts basically to recover the losses. Okay, so that's what was happening. And in this period, you see, as you can see, it shows a drawdown is a 25%. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. But last time when it just started, it was a little bit more than that. I would say it probably was about 30 something percent, because I remember, yes, it was about 30 something thousand on the account when it was still trying to recover, and the lot size gone quite high. And that's what it is. I just wanted you to show the reality of what to expect. Of course, do not expect that it's like completely no drawdown or anything. There is no risk, but that's, you see, that's the high risk. So, and I want you to know it. That's why, guys, I'm going to do another week of testing, because the programmer made some other like fixed something in the EA, except this version was working perfectly fine. I didn't see any problems. It's closed, open trades, closed the trades, had really good recoveries, everything finished and stable. And the new version, I will try another week, and if it's perfectly fine, it's the same version as this one. I know some of you are asking because you have a different version at this moment, but this is just the different numbers because the programmer was putting some other features in it, settings, and changing this number here, you see. And but it's exactly the same EA, but the automatic system would be in it. I just want to check this week, and then maybe from another week it would be available for you guys if you really want to apply it. Okay, but you saw the risks. Okay, you know the risks, and I would say I suggest to open a cent account. I think for the auto strategy, I'm also going to open just a cent account and trade it on a cent account. It's safer, and especially I know if you have small accounts, basically on $1,000 account, it's not going to work. It's probably going to blow. And if you are basically open cent account, it's going to be a good amount, right? But of course, do not use the big, huge lot sizes either. I mean, even if you will have a cent account, which would be looking like a a big one, right? But still don't go crazy for the lot sizes. So like I'm saying, I'm usually suggesting per 10,000 starting with 0.02. Okay, per each 10,000, then add up the lot size. So that would be safe. And basically the settings I will put into the EA, the settings which I'm going to use myself, the ones I have been testing this whole month. Okay, so yeah, that's just a little bit of updates and the results. August month, like I'm saying, is usually quite tough month, but it worked out quite well. And yeah, well, let's see what happens afterwards. So let's just have a look now. What the I would still, of course, I'm still going to continue with my manual setup. So it's going to be combined again. So I will use the automatic system and the manual also entry points. Okay. Yeah, so and now just let's have a quick look what was happening with gold, because I was not watching the situation. But as you can see, guys, right now the gold is actually in consolidation, basically in a very wide um, channel, which is always, like I'm saying, with the strategy in the EA, the way it works, the consolidations are quite dangerous for this strategy particular. That's why I need to keep an eye on it. But as you can see, it was quite wide channel, and the moves were quite strong. As you can see, from like the top to the bottom, it's like nearly 300 points, pips. So that was a good wide channel. If it would be narrow, then I'm not sure how it would work out. Okay, but it's such a good distance. It's really worked out quite well. So basically, again, the price stuck between, well, it has a support at 2500. As you can see, it's just not breaking out through it. It's just has a little bit of touching it once, touching it again. We can see the bottoms. Well, actually, the bottoms are not creating the lower than the previous one. So you see, like this pin here, it covered up a bit of the pin, and just created like another bottom right here, slightly higher than the previous one. So I mean 2500, but still closes above. And the top, basically the previous top we had around 25 30 something, 31, but the rest of the tops were a little bit lower, around 25, let's say 25 25. So that's our channel, that's where it's sitting at this moment. So basically, from that, it should have a really good move. But you know what they're waiting for, right? They're waiting for the interest rates decision for America, and obviously the Middle East situation still, right? I guess there is nothing was happening right out there, because like I'm saying, guys, I haven't been watching it. I was trying to just have a bit of a rest from all of this and doing some other stuff. That's why, but basically, yeah, nothing happened. And coming out from here, it could be, well, I would be expecting, of course, a big move from that. But again, which way is it going to go? If is it going to go up, or is it going to go from here down? And I know it's quite a lot of the levels again, but if we will have a look, yeah, that's the one of our channels. You see how it's stuck on that level, right, of the channel. That's our channel. And from here, if I will go up there, we have 266 something, the price, where the price can go next, right, when it's break out from this consolidation. And at the same time, if it's not going to continue the way up, then we see what we can go down, basically in that channel, right? We do have a little bit of different levels of support possibility, but if we are at this moment, it does look like we're respecting this channel, that big one, because those are supports are from the little ones. So basically, it can go back to 400 and lower, 350 something. That's where I would say it could be. And well, even further. But let's say if it still stays in the channel, right? So, well, I mean, if it breaks out from this channel, then it goes higher using the bigger channel, where the price could be 266 something. And if it stays inside, then 236 something, right? So that's how I would look at it. So basically, at this moment, it's very hard to say which way it's going to go, because it's going to depends again exactly on the same factors: is the economical situation in the US and basically the Middle East. So if they go in a cut rates, then of course the gold should shoot up. If they're not, then in who knows, Middle East, if nothing, then my expectation would be, of course, the gold will start to fall. But my opinion is not, it's still not going to go like really low, like, to some other lows, because still they're closer to the election in the US, and before the election, usually dollar gets weaker. And again, then I will start to talk about the interest rates again, speculations, if they go in a cut, for example, next time, right? So not this time, but next time. So yeah, that's why it's a little bit of um, uncertainty here, but the big move is definitely going to be happening. And I mean, it's a really wide, very wide channel, 300. So, breakout of one area, you see, basically there might be false breakouts up, false breakouts down. At this moment, I would have say, for example, just looking at the technical overview, and if there will be no fuel for any move, and then if the price will decide to stay in this channel a little bit lower, a little bit higher, then quite possible here it will give another little bottom, lower than those previous bottoms. And if it goes back inside, then I would say quite possibly opportunity to buy and let it continue going up high again inside. You see how it's been also respecting these levels and these channels, right? So that's why it might just go down a little bit and then continue the way up, trying to get all of these stops, right? Break out, another false fake out, let's say, collecting all the stops from here, and then come back again here, and then we will see if there are some news will push price one or another direction. Of course, on the other hand, what I would be looking at, for example, if you want to go for bigger moves for longer terms, again, for example, if it breaks down and then stays below, then of course the possible might create here like a bearish flag and then continue a little bit further down, right? Like I'm saying, depends what is going to be out there in the news or something else. And the same way, if it breaks out this resistance, like I'm right now right at the top of the previous, but those little tops, but breaks out and stays above it, then quite possibly it might create here like a pennant or something, like a bullish pennant, and then continue slowly the way up. You see, it might be not very strong, like huge moves, but it's still quite possible because it's only going to be beginning of September, first week. Many people now will be going back from the holidays, so still continue a little bit of holidays left, right? To finish, I think it's like a bank holiday or something in the US also will be. So that's why it still might be a little bit of mess before the good move will start to get out of this consolidation area. So that's how I see it, guys. Okay, so that's it for now. If you like the video, of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and you can find all the links in the description under this video. Happy trading, everyone, and I talk to you next time. Bye, everyone.